What's up everybody and welcome to my card predictions for Extreme Rules 2019. Today's video should be a quick one since we already know half of the matches, but since nothing is definitive, there is still room for development. So first, let's go through the official ones. First off, we're going to have Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans and Baron Corbin in a winner-takes-all mixed tag team match. Well, this one is original at least. Great way I guess to include both Universal and Raw Women's Championship in the main event, especially now that the real-life relationship between Becky and Seth is official. I just hope this contest is going to be better than Stomping Grounds the main event, but there is no reason it wouldn't. Then for the Smackdown Women's Championship, it's going to be Bayley versus Alexa Bliss. A contest that brings back memories from Extreme Rules 2017, exact same matchup, which didn't end well for Bayley. However, there's good chances I think that Nikki Cross will be added to this match and turn it into a triple threat since she pinned the champion. It will be interesting and will change everything, but for now I'm going to keep it the way it is. For the Cruiserweight Championship, Drew Gulak versus Tony Nese. Not a lot to say about this one. It's all logical since Drew took Tony's championship without pinning or summoning him thanks to the triple threat stipulation at Stomping Grounds. Speaking of which, there is definitely room for a stipulation for this match. I mean, this is an Extreme Rules pay-per-view after all, so we'll see about that. After this we have The Undertaker and Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon. Now that was unexpected. The Undertaker coming back to help Roman was a massive surprise, especially since we have no clue about why. But who cares, it might end this whole storyline between Roman and Shane and start a feud between Taker and Drew McIntyre leading to SummerSlam. It's also going to help WWE sell tickets for Extreme Rules, so it's a win-win for everyone. I just can't wait to see how it's going to evolve. And finally for the WWE Championship we get Kofi Kingston versus Samoa Joe. It feels great to see Joe back in the main event scene where he belongs, and to be honest with you, I didn't think we would see him finally get a true opportunity for the WWE Championship immediately after losing the US title. But here we are. For now this contest is just a singles match who could have turned into a triple threat with Ziggler, but it won't. However, I think there's good possibilities that this one-on-one will turn into an Extreme Rules match. If there is a match that totally deserves a stipulation, it's definitely this one. Now on the other part of this pay-per-view, I pick Aleister Black versus Cesaro. If there was one thing I was afraid about Aleister Black going solo on the main roster, it was to see the WWE officials misuse his character, and unfortunately, nightmares meet reality. To be fair, it's not that bad since it's on in the beginning, but we still wait for Aleister's first real confrontation, and it might happen at Extreme Rules. So the question is, who knocked on his door? For me, there's two potential challenges, Randy Orton and Cesaro. And I really hesitated about who I would pick, so I went with the one who has good chances to make this match an instant classic. And I'm speaking about Cesaro. Then we're going to have The Miz against Elias in a guitar no pole match. Since Shane McMahon, McIntyre and Reigns are busy having a match, I'm almost certain that Miz and Elias will face each other's teeth, and since it's that time of the year where you go for the weird stipulations, we might have a crazy one if this match takes place at Extreme Rules. It totally depends about the match's order though, but if this one takes place during the kickoff, there are strong possibilities for a stupid stipulation like a guitar on a pole match. Now for the Smackdown Tag Team Championship, I'm going to pick a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. Well, the situation with all these teams is pretty clear. Basically, everyone has scored a pinfall on each other, which make Heavy Machinery, The New Day, and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens potential challengers for Rowan and Bryan. This could easily turn into a number one contenders match on SmackDown since there's still time before this pay-per-view, but right now things are looking like we're going to have a massive Tag Team Championship at Extreme Rules. For the Intercontinental Championship, we got Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura. So this one hasn't been announced officially, but we already know it's going to happen. On the question who's next for Finn Balor, Shinsuke showed up on SmackDown and faced Balor backstage for like 10 seconds, and I guess that's enough for being considered number one contender. Is it going to be a one-on-one though? For now I think it will, but who knows. In any case, it's great to see Nakamura back in a worthy position, and it reminds me of him versus Balor in NXT, and if they're going to perform at the same level, it's definitely going to be a great contest. And for the United States Championship, Ricochet versus AJ Styles. Ever since AJ scored a victory over Ricochet on Raw in a no-title match, it seems pretty clear that the Phenomenal One is going to receive a US Championship match pretty soon. What is interesting though is the involvement of Gallows and Anderson. There is something looming around and it feels like it's going to end up with AJ turning heel like it did before on John Cena. It might not, but no matter what, we got some extremely talented guys over there. And whatever you thought about the Stomping Grounds pay-per-view, if this card is looking like that, Extreme Rules should be one hell of a show. And here it is, guys, that's my card predictions for Extreme Rules. Tell me what you think about that in the comment section. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, please remember to share, like and subscribe, and you can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram if you want. I'll be back next week, maybe with a dream card for SummerSlam, I don't know. But if you don't want to miss it, click beside the subscribe button and ring the bell.